Okay, so of course, I love the continuous learning that you mentioned, Sean. So, Stephanie, I want to know, what is your take on balancing the promise of AI with the reality of adoption?
I mean, at the end of the day, AI is just another tool in the toolbox. Like we really shouldn't just rely on AI to do the jobs that we're supposed to be doing. I mean, a lot of people can, but the human element is always going to be there, regardless of what all the tech bros say. AI can definitely help with managing a whole lot of data, with providing feedback. It can help with creating sequencing or talking points or digesting business intelligence. Now, the reality is people buy from people. We don't buy from machines yet. And so depending on your industry, you've got to really know your customer, know your product, and just do some basic sales tactics.
Yes, I love where you took that. We buy from people. We're in B2B. There was a trend back in like 2020 where I think Gartner was trying to make it B2H, like it's business to human. That didn't catch on, but that stuck with me. It was like, yes, it's a business, but you're talking to a human being at that business. You don't sell to an entity.
Right.
So, Sean Parnell, from your lens as that sales marketing strategist, how do you see AI actually bridging the gap between the two functions?
Well, as it's a useful tool in many different ways, we'll see sales using AI because they're better with the spoken word than the written word. So we'll see them being very happy to create emails that are far better than they would write themselves. However, the limitation there is AI doesn't know your brand storytelling foundation. So, and also it's not helping yet sales really transition from product, services, features, benefits, just checking in, type of emails to what are the problems they're solving. Many companies like you have this problem. Here's how we've been able to solve it. Are you interested in learning more? AI is not going to help you with that yet, unless you take a lot of time to train it as you would a person. So then do train your staff to do it, or do you have to train AI to do it for your staff? I think the former, is better at this time. So, and then it really comes down to, with brand storytelling, it's an epidemic. It's it's just we see it everywhere where it's just why we're the best, why we're the industry leader, why our products are the best, these great features. And we work with many clients where a lot of their prospects don't even know what that stuff is. We've got a company that does electropolishing. And this is not something taught to engineers in school, but it's something that prevents catastrophic defects in metal parts. And so if you're saying we're the best, we pioneered it, et cetera, that's going to fall on deaf ears because it's like, why do I even need it? And why would I send you a sample? Why would I request a quote? You need to
Mhm.
establish what's the value of it for them if they have problems of a certain nature. So then it comes down to just really developing your brand storytelling. So the storytelling aspect is just positioning your prospects as recognizing them as the hero of their story. And your opportunity is to guide them away from failure and to success. And having your content reflect that and having your sales team aligned with that. So it's not just messaging, marketing creates and puts on the website and drafts a few emails to send out, but is just inherently part of every communication, whether it's for marketing and sales. So you need that sales and marketing alignment.
Hmm.
I haven't seen a lot of opportunity for AI to do that unless you really teach it